This movie was really about love, and that's what the title for me is, just like falling in love, first love.
What are you doing?
I'm moving closer to you.
Is love worth all the vulnerability? Is it worth a potential heartbreak? Is it worth risking everything for it?
I never would have left my house if it weren't for you.
We all feel trapped at times, but it's worth it when we take risks in order to experience life more fully.
Hello, I'm Amanda.
Hello, I'm
This is
Nick. Nice to meet you. And we're on the set of Everything.
Everything!
I started writing the book when my daughter was 4 months old, and I was a very, very nervous mom. So I thought she was going to eat dirt and crawl out of my house and catch a cold and all the things that, like, you know, moms are nervous about. And I started thinking, what would life be like for a girl who needed protection the way you protect an infant, like, but for her whole life.
I read the story and I was immediately drawn to the whimsy of it and the quirkiness of it, and also the really kind of real life, tangible, emotional aspects of it that I could connect to, especially as a teenager.
Maddie is a character who has lived in her own world and her own kind of imagination and creativity, and has been isolated from the rest of society, but has this rich inner life and purity about her character.
Every day feels exactly the same. Maybe today's different.
It felt like it was a kind of a new voice in this world of YA literature.
I wanted to import the whole book into the script. There was just so much between Maddie and Ollie, the little moments that I just wanted to get.
One key, stay 3. Wait, not yet.
The movie, particularly in the first half, employs several fantasy sequences which built upon elements of the book.
I ended up adapting some of their texting to Maddie's imagination and then being in the same room to bring in more of that.
Are you on house arrest?
My favorite is probably a sequence where Maddie and Ollie meet in a diner, which is a fantasy of a architectural model that Maddie's building for her school assignments.
Can you come with me?
Come with you where?
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
The trip to Hawaii, I just was like obsessed with making it feel like I felt when I read the book, just so adventurous and innocent and sexy and, you know, whimsical all in one. And it was really bringing in that tone that was very important to me.
What I really like about it is that she's crafted a tone that I don't think I've ever seen before in teen romance movies.
Really sticking tight to how kind of soft I wanted the palette to feel of the movie, and comforting and soothing. So even though she was in this confined space, it was relaxing.
For Ollie, I think the biggest risk is actually allowing himself to be vulnerable and to be present with Maddie, and basically allow himself to let go.
They also connect because Ollie experiences feeling trapped in his own life just because of the difficulties in his own family.
Getting to know Amanda, she is kind of like her character in a lot of ways. She's got a great sense of humor, and it's been an absolute privilege to get to know her and to work alongside her, because I think that she's incredibly talented.
Visualizing what you want in your life is really important because I believe in manifestation, and I believe in the idea that whatever you imagine, whatever you put out into the universe comes back to you.
When I talk to him, I feel like I'm outside.
For a brief moment, she wants to experience and live and love everything, you know?
It's important to risk everything for love because at the end of the day, that's kind of all we have.
That's really one of the few things worth risking it all for.
Love is worth the risk. Like, love is worth everything, everything.